Welcome in, everybody. I'm meteorologist Tom Schmidt,
I'm meteorologist Tom Turton.
and this is Talking with Tom.
Yes.
Welcome, Tom Turton. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about you, Tom Schmidt?
Doing good. Doing well. We've kind of taken a little hiatus from these, trying to get our schedules figured out. And you're
But
actually...
weather does not stop.
It does not, no. We might on occasion.
Yeah.
But, the weather keeps on going. And there's some things happening out there in the weather that we're going to be talking about. Had a very windy day, December 17th. Of course, we're going to go and give a little Christmas outlook. Could be one of the warmest ones on record.
Okay.
And also talking about the first day of winter in this episode. So all things kind of winter and Christmassy for December theme.
Sounds good. Because December is a goofy month with weather.
It really is. Yeah, I mean, are there any kind of notable extremes that you can call off the top of your head when thinking December weather?
Well, I mean, I used to judge it by how many months a year can I play golf without being uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
And December, there are usually plenty of days that you can play golf or do outdoor activities because you can get swings from temperatures in the single digits.
Oh, yeah, I know out there. It's very odd. You can have severe weather and thunderstorms this time of year. You can have tornadoes, or you can have 6 feet of snow.
Yes, the
on the
dreaded thunder snow.
Oh, yeah. There were some reports of that. I think out northeast here around the Great Lakes, they had several people.
We've had it here,
we
in the
have.
past.
Yes.
I know there are people when we say thunder snow, it's like that's ridiculous. But it exists. It just means thunderstorm aloft where it's not as cold, and then it hits that cold layer and it starts turning to snow. So that you do get thundersnow, and that usually means you're going to get some heavy snow.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a thunderstorm that's producing it.
Yeah, thunderstorms come with convection,
Yep.
which can create, like I said, these heavy snow bands or snow squalls, sometimes as they're known.
Yeah.
Yeah, very kind of cool. A lot of people get a little wild, get a little crazy talking about thunder snow. It's a cool phenomenon. It's rare, which is why people kind of go a little nuts over it.
Yeah. But it as rare as it is, it still does happen. We've had it here in the Ozarks. I've heard thunder, but that's usually when you're getting those big snowflakes and they're covering everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very much so. Well, speaking of rare things, Tom, it was a rare windy day on December 17th, to say the least. And I'm just going to let this graphic speak for itself for a little while there.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, right?
Yes, that, Smoot, Wyoming, that actually is Smooth, Wyoming, but it blew the HOA years ago, and it went into Smoot. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know if you knew that or not.
I did not, but it's a good piece of knowledge to have.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Trot that out every now
Oh
and
my
then. at
gosh. But
parties.
I had to look it up on Google Maps and kind of did like the Street View thing to see what is going on here. Well, it's, of course, surrounded by mountains,
Uh-huh.
but it's like this, tens and tens of square miles valley where it's just flat. And so when when it gets a windy day, it just funnels whoosh,
Yeah.
right through there.
Yeah, you get that fetch of air, and it kind of, yes, it's a constricted area. It's 144 miles an hour, Tom.
That's an EF3 tornado.
Yes. Yeah. Of course, it's in a straight line. It just batters you. It doesn't twist or anything.
Yeah.
But it'll knock things down.
I mean, crazy stuff. All up and down the Mountain West. I mean, Bynum, Montana, 104 mile an hour wind gust. Mount Hood, Oregon. That's kind of exposed. I think Mount Hood, is that the highest point in Oregon?
It may be.
It's one of those. It's up one of those mountains. It is kind of the higher spot, exposed. So, 138 mile an hour wind. Coldwater Ridge, Washington, 142. This is all December 17th.
Yeah,
Crazy winds.
You notice it's saying mountain, ridge, this kind of things. So it's exposed areas. And of course, this isn't sustained wind. This is a gust.
No.
So it hits you and then it's gone, but you're on the ground. That kind of thing. It knocks you over.
Yeah. And, and then looking at pictures and videos out from that area, there were just so many, of course, as you can imagine, not just power outages and, trees down, homes kind of damaged, roofs peeled off, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But a lot of trucks, of course,
Oh, yes.
blown over, and, it was shut down. Shut down yesterday to the north and west.
We'll
Crazy.
When I've done weather before on air, and when you do you ever every now and then you give advisories for high profile vehicles, trucks and vans and things like that, depending on where the wind is coming from. If you're traveling north, south, east, west, be aware, because it doesn't take a whole lot. I mean, not the 144 mile per hour gusts. Doesn't take that much.
No.
But it can move you into another lane at the very least at times.
It can. I want to say, a wind advisory is issued at maybe 40 or 45 mile per hour for the wind gust.
That sounds about right.
Somewhere there. And that's when you can start to have, some impacts on those roads.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. There's so many things in weather that you have to be aware of, and be aware of the power of, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be windy. Yeah. Not if it's hitting you at 100 miles an hour. That's not windy.
That's something else.
Little breeze. Knocked my car over there.
Yeah, just typical. People in Smoot, Wyoming, they're used to it by now, right?
Oh, it was Smoot 10. Okay, it knocked the EN off.
Smoot.
Okay.
Smoot,
Okay.
Wyoming.
Yeah.
Well, Tom, something else is coming up. This is Sunday, December 21st. You know what I'm talking about?
My son's birthday.
Is that really your son's birthday?
Yeah. Isn't that what you're talking about?
I was not. I was talking about the winter solstice.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah. You thought you'd get by pretty sneaky there. It's December 21st at 10 a.m., actually, here local time. So not in the afternoon, 10 a.m. But let me back up here a little bit. What happens here, Tom, is that at this point in winter time, there's something that's unusual that happens, right? And you know what I'm trying to get at here. It might throw some people off.
I do. I know exactly what you're trying to get at here.
All right, let's hear it, if you can.
Well,
what's something that confuses people about the winter time?
Something that confuses people about the wintertime is that the Earth is actually closer to the sun during the winter than it is the summer. But because of the tilt of the Earth, the northern hemisphere is actually farther away than the southern hemisphere.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of a crazy thing right there. So it's all about the tilt of the Earth, right? We are actually tilted away in the northern hemisphere, like we just saw in that graphic. But if we're looking at distance-wise, we're closest point to the sun is December 21st, the winter solstice.
Yeah, it's just odd when you think of it.
Yeah,
we're closer, but we're cooler. We're cooler.
Yeah. Also, the shortest day of the year. By a long ways. Do you know how much daylight we have?
On the 21st?
On the 21st? Or just kind of ballpark it?
I'll say 7.5 hours.
All right. Well, now you're from Chicago, so that's probably true up there.
Yeah.
Because they do lose more farther northward. It's about 9 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay.
Around here. That's compared to, 14 hours in the summer solstice, the longest day.
I like that.
At the end of June. So,
yeah,
5 hours less.
Well, that's nice because it's usually cold and lousy, and so, you want the day to end faster.
Yeah, exactly. Now, in this case, of course, 4 days after the winter solstice is Christmas.
Yes, it is.
And this year, we're avoiding those colder days. All right, so there's the high winds. Yeah, it went back on me there. There we go. Talking about the warmest Christmases in Springfield history.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty warm. We've only hit 70 degrees twice, though, Christmas Day in Springfield. So it doesn't happen that often. Actually, it's more rare than a white Christmas is here.
Oh, yeah, what is white Christmas? 12%, something like that?
12%. If I didn't have my buttons with me today, but you are correct.
Woohoo.
That's not it. There we go.
Excuse me.
Well done. Yeah, 12% of the times we have white Christmas here in the Ozarks. And we've only hit 70 degrees twice since 1888. I don't know what percentage that is, but I would say that's less than 2%.
Could be. But I mean, there are a lot of numbers there where the mercury is, you have upper 50s to low mid 70s.
Yeah.
From bottom to top. I don't know. What's it looking like this year?
Warm. This year, we could be our third 70-degree day on Christmas. For Christmas Day 2025.
Now, those are the official temperatures, correct?
These are the official ones. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So the official temperature will say it reaches 69 degrees.
Yeah.
But plenty of people around the Ozarks could still pop over that 70-degree mark.
Yes. And something interesting, and this has been a problem occasionally. Like, I'll give an example.
All right.
We did not technically hit 100 degrees in Springfield this year for the summertime.
Right.
Now, the weather station at the Springfield Airport did get to like 99.7 or 99.8.
Sure.
But they round down.
Yes.
And so they don't round up to 100, they round down to 99. And so if it's 69.9 degrees, well, it's close enough to 70 for you and I, but officially it'll go down.
But not the official. You know what
69.
amazes me, too, that top temperature there, 74 in 1889.
Yeah.
Wasn't that around the time that they started gathering records, the 1880s?
Yeah, that would be the 1 year after. 1888
That's it.
was the first year,
I thought so.
Yeah.
So maybe their thermometer was broken in 1971 is actually the right one.
They probably had their fire to keep them warm out by the thermometer and realized, oh, wait, we shouldn't have that located there.
When the duck doesn't quack, it's 74.
Well, what's that? Is that something? Is that a real thing?
No.
Oh, okay. Like, where'd that come from? Never heard that.
That's why. It's not real.
All right.
Yeah. It's just everybody, not everybody. There are so many different ways that people look at the weather, forecast the weather, kind of look into what's happening. I mean, there are people who work the land, farmers and ranchers who have a great hand on what's coming through different signs in nature. They don't necessarily have to rely on computers or anything like that. But they also keep really good records, a lot of them, when it comes to weather.
Yeah, they do. I can't remember what the oldest one in Missouri is, but there is like a farmer who has records that go back to like the 1860s.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere around here. And that's now in some historical museum somewhere. But
as it should be.
Yeah, it's, they're keeping records before all this network was built. So
yeah, and so they've got a pretty good handle on how things work.
Oh, yeah.
You got to respect that.
Yeah, I mean, no kidding. It's a lot. And, it's kind of interesting, Tom. We did a segment on our streaming show, Vibe O'Clock, Jesse, Maddie, and I. If you haven't checked it out, download the Ozarks First Plus app, and it's on there. Among others, you're involved in a show there. Quick plug.
Rabbit Hole Report. Yes, it's something like you've never seen before.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But there's new creative content on there. Ozarks First Plus is the app for your smart TV. Download today through Roku or Apple TV. You'll find it there. But what we talked about on there, one of those episodes recently was lost arts or lost trades.
Yeah.
And so things like writing in cursive, using landline phones, all that kind of stuff, reading a map.
Yeah.
And it just kind of makes you think that those are all, daily life skills, but the same is true for weather skills.
True.
Some of that's been lost a little bit.
I mean, the leaps and bounds that have happened in forecasting since I first started, doing weather.
Yeah.
And
back in 1889. Well, you were there. Was that you that took the temperature for Christmas?
See, that's why I remember it. I told those guys, come on, guys, we need to keep records about this. This is important stuff. And they went, yeah, right. And by 1889, it had swept the plains like wildfire. Everybody was keeping records.
Oh yeah. Oh, all thanks to you. Way to go,
especially
Tom.
The farmer that you mentioned,
leading the charge. But kind of interesting stuff there. Well, Tom, and that was kind of a quick run through of things coming up. We got, of course, an incredibly windy day on the 17th of December. Then we had, of course, winter begins on Sunday, December 21st this year, and it's going to be warm. Now, Sunday itself looks to be middle 50s, and Christmas looks to be very warm as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, very warm there.
Generally, is it holding true that if it's going to be that warm, it's probably going to be a little breezy?
Little breezy. We're actually going to be a little cloudy the
Oh.
week of Christmas. Yeah, so overnights will be kept warm, and
That helps.
yeah, no kidding. So get up to at least 70, I think, in the afternoon. But you know what? If we get a little bit of sun out there, we might be flirting with that record mark.
Wouldn't
We
that be
might
cool?
be.
Wouldn't that be cool? Now you could redo your whole list and 2025 would be at the top.
Yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it? Holy cow. Yeah, it looks very warm this year for Christmas. Probably going to go down as the third or even second warmest in Springfield history. So wild stuff
Yeah.
coming up.
It always does.
Yeah. Well, Tom, I think that just about wraps us up here. Any comments or final things from you? What's coming up in your world?
Keep an eye to the weather. You never know when it's going to change. Unless, of course, you watch Tom Schmidt, because he'll let you know.
That's right. And the Ozarks first, most accurate
Yes.
weather team in the Ozarks. 9 years in a row. We'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, you heard
Well, here,
the
I got one of
French
those
horn.
buttons. Oh, that's the wrong button.
You may set a new record. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, needle
That's the one.
scraping across the record.
We got to get used to this stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff back here to mess with.
Okay.
All right, well, folks, that'll tune us down for this Talking with Tom episode. Thanks for tuning in, and Merry Christmas if you're watching this before the holiday, or Happy New Year if you're coming up on that one next by the time you see this. And yeah, that'll wrap us up, and we'll get a few more of these out in the days and weeks to come.
Sounds good. Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to you, Tom.
Merry Christmas to you too, Tom. Thank you.